Good day, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. It is great to see you all. We are just going to be diving into it right off the bat. Let's take care of some introductions really quick. Hello, everybody. My name is Shawn. I'm a photographer. I am based in Germany. Wherever you are watching this, you are going to see a Linktree link within the description. Whoa, get back here. And it looks something like this, Linktree/Kozel. And this is where you can find me everywhere I am on the interwebs. If you would like to share your work with me and the community, you can always join my Discord and submit your work there, and I will show it off live. If you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, please subscribe, follow, like, all that good stuff. And if you are on Behance, not watching this, of course, but you have a Behance page, feel free to subscribe there. I do have a subscription area and some assets for people that subscribe. Or you can buy me a cup of Joe and get a cool wallpaper that I made on Adobe Live of Budapest. Very cool. Okay, let's jump over into my Discord, and we've got Elena. Hello, everybody, everyone. Good morning. Some social media posts of Mother's Day I did in my office. Very cool. And I wonder if Elena is, first off, using Adobe Express and the possibility of using assets, or is Elena painting these? I know she is wonderfully talented. Ooh, I like that one. I like that. The use of negative space. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this one. That is cool. I'm digging that. So far, that's my favorite. Oh, let's keep going. Okay, I hope this is a balloon. And the kid's not like throwing a ball at his mom. I can hope. I can hope. That is very nice. And we're back at the beginning. I gotta say, this one is my favorite. That one is cool. That is cool. I like that a lot. I do. And if you are watching, let me know in chat which one's your favorite. I like the negative space. Quite nice. Elena, thank you so much. Caroline, hello. Welcome in. I hope you had a good weekend, Caroline. Great to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. I did. Let's go to intro. The weather has been absolutely spectacular, as it is today. Sandrine, hello. You know what? Hold on. No. Instead of my big head, I want to bring this up. I like this too much. We'll have that as a background. Lovely weather. Had some great walks this weekend. Went to a beer garden across the river with friends. It was a lovely weekend. And got to chat with my mom, so that was good. And Mama Shawn loved the video I made. We had a nice long chat about that. And then we were preparing for guests. So Mrs. Shawn's sister is in town from the States. So they are actually out kayaking right now on the Rhine. And then I have to get up at 2:30 in the morning to take them to the airport so they can go to Crete and go have fun. 2:30. 2:30. I'm not looking forward to that. So, why did I even say it? Now I'm depressed. I'm depressed. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was going to have time to stream today, so I really didn't put together anything except for I decided I want to go back and using some of the new updates, the new tools in Adobe in Lightroom Classic, I want to take a look at some other like older travel photos that I did. So let's jump over here. Kayaking on the Rhine sounds lovely. It is. It's a little, the Rhine's a little low right now, but we have a great spot. Great spot to kayak. All right. So about a year and a half ago, I was in Iceland, and some of these photos, I want to see how some of the new masking will take care of this. So I think I like this one. So let's see what we get. Let's hit D for develop. Let's dive right into our masking. And let's go ahead, hit landscape, and see what Lightroom's able to detect. We've got the sky, which is good. They're calling it mountains, but I'm okay with that. Vegetation, okay. Nailed the water. And then the natural ground. Okay, interesting, interesting. So, we want to go sky. I know I want water. Maybe we'll go natural ground. And let's create 3 separate masks. And let's jump into this sky first. So, don't want point color. Let's close that down. Go ahead. We're going to bring the highlights down. Our whites up a little bit. Let's get into dehaze. Just want to bring out a bit of that blue sky. And now I am wondering, ooh, I do have a spot. Let's get out of the masks. Ooh. Go into remove. Visualize spots. I have a dirty sensor. Wow. Oh. Let's cancel out of that. We do not want to use generative AI. Oh. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, that's okay. All right. Wow, I did not realize my sensor got a little spotty there. All right, let's select the sky again. Bring up the whites a little bit. I don't want to change too much. I think the sky's okay. I think we're okay there with the sky. All right. Now, the water, this is going to be interesting because this is Iceland. It's freaking cold and a lot of runoff. So we've got a lot of soot. But if we go ahead and cool that down just a bit, just to give it a little bit more color to it. Let's see what we get if we increase the whites. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's working for me. A little bit of contrast in the water. Some shadows. Add a tiny bit of texture, not too much, because we're just at the edge of clipping in some of those whites. Clarity, just a touch of clarity. I'm digging that. I am digging that. Oliver! Hello there. Good to see you. Okay. Now, with our ground, this is going to be interesting. Let's see what we can get. Wait, select. This is interesting. Okay. Adjustments that may affect natural ground changed. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's open up the shadows just a little bit, maybe. Yeah, let's open up the shadows a little bit. Let's add a bit of contrast. Not gonna just open up the whites a little bit. I like using the whites just to make things pop a little bit more. And not liking that. Let's go into our greens. Let's see what we can do here. Just a slight adjustments there. Let's add a tiny bit of clarity. Or texture. And a tiny bit of clarity. This is feeling flat to me now. Very flat. That's the before. Very gray. That's the after. What time of day did I take this? 1:30. Oh, that explains a lot. Okay. Okay. Now, let's grab the remove tool again, and we've got, back here, we've got this fisherman that we're going to get rid of. And I'm going to get rid of the trees that are by him also. Let's see how we do. Whoa. Added a funky rock or something. Okay, that's better. That's better. Yeah, I like it. I am so impressed with the new masking. Just like, wow. Wow. Okay, that was see what we can get out of this if we want to play around. A bit more a cool image. Bring down the highlights. Add some contrast to it. Bring our white slightly back up. I'm almost thinking I want to go a little softer now. I got another issue that's occurring here. I do. Doesn't feel straight. There we go. Just a minute change there. So how's everybody's week starting out? Is it starting out good? I hope it is. Okay. Let's go into our detail. Let's add some sharpening, holding down the Option key, grabbing the mask. Sandrine says busy. See. Whoa. Busy but coping. That's an important part. Yeah, I like that. That turned out well. Caroline says, good so far, very sunny and warm here. Yeah. It is. I was dying in the sun. Direct sunlight. Like, wow. What is it? Like 24 degrees here, I think. Caroline says, that's good, Sandrine. You work so hard. Sandrine does. Sandrine, do you think we could tell what's going on with Express today? Or should we not? Ooh, I misfocused there. Missed it there too. Rick, hello. I started a painting and it's drying too fast. Ooh. Oils? Watercolor? It was supposed to be out at 10 p.m. Pacific time. I thought it was supposed to be out yesterday. Last night. Yeah. I had one issue yesterday. Ooh. This is an interesting photo to me. I like it. I don't like the sky. And I don't know, like, what are your thoughts, chat? Caroline says acrylics, they dry fast anyway, but today super fast. Oh, because of the heat. Yeah. That makes sense. You know what? Today is a play day. So let me open up Photoshop here. I should have already had it open and I didn't. We're gonna see what we can get from this. Good question, Sandrine. I do not know. Okay, let's go ahead and grid. Let's see which one we want though. Got that one. Like that one. That's it. G for grid, Command E. That's gonna take it on over to Photoshop. Let's jump over into Photoshop. There we go. And first off, let's eliminate some of these people. So I am gonna make a new layer. Let's go up to a selection. We've got select people. And it's not recognizing any of the people. So that's okay. So what we're gonna do, Bruce, amazing capture. Shawn, what's the location on this one? Iceland. I am going back to a series of old photos to see how the new tools, how I can edit some of the old photos with the new tools. So just kind of playing around today because I really wasn't even sure if I was going to be streaming today. So let's grab the remove tool. And why is that so small? Let's go ahead. Let's zoom in. And now the interesting thing here, when it comes to people, I have tried to remove people in camera for years. And it's like, I don't want people. Get rid of this. Get out of my photo. But at the same time, having a little bit of life in a photo can really help an image. Elena, hello. Are you sure it's not Greenland? I don't see any ice. So the funny thing is, Rick, Elena, we looked at your Mother's Day images before. I love the negative space one. So I don't know if this is true or not, but there was, is it Eric the Terrible? I think Eric the Terrible. Why does that stick out? A Viking. I believe Eric the Terrible, I believe, I could be wrong, was pretty much kicked out of Norway. Like, he was so bad, the Vikings said, yeah, we don't want you here. So he went off and sailed to Iceland. And in Iceland, again, got into a bunch of trouble and ended up leaving Iceland, pretty much getting kicked out of it, and went to Greenland. Well, now, it wasn't called Greenland at the time. And so he shows up and he goes there. And of course, it's just a lot of ice. And so he goes back to Iceland and he's like, huh, forget you guys. I found this great, huge land and it's called Greenland. It's beautiful. It's so much better than Iceland. It's just, so he came up with a name trying to get people to go to Greenland, and he was so vindictive of being kicked out. So I don't know if that story is true. I like it though, but I don't know if it's true or not. So please take it with a grain of salt. That should be your next character animator project, Eric the Terrible. Ugh. Okay. It would be a lot of that. It'd be like, ugh, why is there so much ice? I'm always cold. Ugh. I love the remove tool. I do. It does such a wonderful job. Ooh, okay, wait. I need to get a feel here. Okay, these people are too dark, so let's remove them. I do like... Three is a magic number. So I like the idea of having those three. And they're even in line with different waterfalls. We've got the yellow one over here with this little waterfall. This person is right in the middle, and then this person's right on the edge. Kind of like that. What is that? You should do a Glenn travel series. That's... I would get in too much trouble, Caroline. I would get into too much trouble, I think. Yeah, I think people might take offense to some of the things I have to say. Possibly. So I would have to be careful. Okay, so let's go up and try the good old sky replacement. Now, I don't even know if I've got skies. Ooh, cancel out of that. I don't even know if I've got skies, my skies in here. So, blue skies, spectacular skies, sunsets. No, I do not have my skies in here. I don't. That's not bad. That's not bad, actually. I mean, that fits. Don't go to New York City, Glenn. That kind of fits. Let's go ahead, hit Command S. Let's save. I wonder how many people still use sky replacement. Like, if they just, instead, they generate their own skies. Like, I wonder if sky replacement has become like intertwined in Illustrator, where when it came out, everybody was just going crazy over it. And now you never hear about it. You never hear about it. Okay, so this is the before. That's the after. Definitely like it with less people. And the sky kind of works. Sandrine says, I do sometimes. I prefer taking my own skies as I don't have to double check for awkward things. Yeah, I can't, hold on, everybody. Now, so I know I went through this before. All right. Let me get this stuff down here. For those of you that may have been here or maybe not have been here, I had an issue with Photoshop not updating. So I was a couple builds behind. Now I have Photoshop beta, I have Photoshop private beta, but my regular Photoshop wasn't updating. So when I had to go through and update, I lost everything. I lost my patterns, and you know what? Is it on here? Hold on, please hold. It's not here. Okay, it's on my other hard drive. So everybody, learn from my mistakes. Go ahead, take screenshots of your preferences, take however you've got it set up. Also, download your patterns, download your brushes, download your graphic styles, download all that stuff. Now, I did that in like a couple years ago. I downloaded all my brushes, and so when I was able to come up, let me see here. When I had the issue, I was actually able to take my Photoshop assets, here we go. And here, let me switch screens. Where do we want to go? We want to go here. Okay. So as you can see, I had actions, I had my brushes, I had my gradients, Lightroom Classic presets, my patterns, my styles, and shapes that I made. Download those. Go in, export them, put them someplace, and every now and then update. So another thing is just like because you're going to lose your workspace also, like what I did. So just having an idea of how you had things laid out before, and then going into your preferences, which preferences that you have come to use. Now, of course, things change. These could be outdated, but it's going to help you a lot when you are upset. And I'm ashamed to say I haven't tested the new action menu. It's pretty good. Okay. Whoa, let me read chat. I missed something here. You think they would eliminate it? Is there like a counter on the back end how much a tool is used? Yes, but they would turn it into a legacy tool before they would remove it. They will not remove tools. Photoshop has learned about removing or moving the most basic original tools. And people go freaking crazy on the forums if something like that happens. So the idea, Photoshop will continue to grow. It won't eliminate certain tools to make room for another tool. Users would just go nuts and have gone nuts. Okay, generally using Gen AI when it would take either too long to do it by hand, or I'm in a hurry, or if it would require a skill I don't have. Also, doing it manually works when internet is slow. Yep. That's a Glenn moment. Yeah. I've been there as well, Bruce says. I'm ashamed to say that I haven't tested. Yeah, okay. What happened to Photoshop syncing settings to the cloud? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Where are my skies? I may have deleted my sky folder. Pretty sure I did. Oh, wait a minute. Under assets. No. Oh, well. Okay. I mean, Save for the Web is in legacy mode since the end of the Industrial Revolution. That is true. That is true. Let me get back here. I need to... Okay. Getting set up here. Now, in Photoshop, the new... I did some stuff. Yeah, I know. With the action panels. Oh, my libraries need to sync. There we go. There we go. What do we want? Let's open this image. All right. The new action panel, that is going... Well, wait a minute. That's in beta, isn't it? Isn't this how the whole thing came up, like if I was behind? I can't remember what tool I was using when Oliver was like, what? You don't have it? I have it. I've never understood Save for Web is in legacy when there's no non-legacy alternative. That's true. That is true. Okay, this has to be in beta. That would be my guess. Things are changing so much, so fast. It's hard to stay on top of everything. So that's Premiere beta. Pretty sure Photoshop beta. Let's open that up. Improved actions. Yep. Yes. Ooh. Where? What? What? I don't remember what it was now either. Yeah, I don't. Where are my actions? There we go. There we go. Okay, what is it? There's a name for classic actions. There we go. Based on your image. This is I am not like, maybe if we try button mode. I don't like, it just says strongly something, and I can't tell what it does. Strongly something, generate something, creative, I guess that's creative edit, landscape, soft balance, auto adjust, boost the, I don't know, sharpen. What are you removing? Remove something. And that's select the subject, I believe. So yeah. It's I can see it being beneficial in the sense of when you're in the actions, make it greener. Like you can sit here and just use basic English to get, you know, an idea. Make it greener, desaturate. That's a stronger something. That's boosting. I'm not seeing a lot of changes. Okay, desaturate, soft mist. Okay. I really only use export as now. Export as, yes. Export as ... But yeah, so that's the actions. That's the action panel. So you have a choice between your actions, and in the regular, we don't have actions, the new actions yet. Oh, I like that photo. That's a nice photo. It is. All right. We're jumping back into Lightroom Classic. And hit D for develop. There we go. Let's try auto. It's not bad. I know it's niche, but you can't export as SVG with Save for Web, despite SVG being a web format, sort of. I don't think I would have ever thought of saving an SVG in Photoshop. I don't think that ever crossed my mind. You need export as and tick the legacy option in the preferences. I don't think that ever crossed my mind, Sandrine. That's kind of funny. Will export as ever have the same functionality as Save for Web Legacy? It's... okay. Probably no, Rick. And the reason behind it is the team has a game plan. And I know you know this, Rick, but I'm just going to say it anyway in case other people aren't aware of it. But there is a map. They have a roadmap laid out. And this is where they're planning on going. Now, in the forums, we as the users, if we go into the forums and we want something done, and a lot of people agree and upvote, they will slide that in. And they will work it in, trying to work it in as quickly as possible into the roadmap. And that's if the users upvote on the Adobe Photoshop forums. So in your mind, you have to think about, like, these are interesting questions and interesting conversations to have. But if the tools already exist, the tools are there and people can find them already and they know which ones, or it's like, oh yeah, it's in export. I hit the wrong button, or yeah, I forgot. Would enough people upvote it for the team to see it as a priority? That's kind of the question. And my answer to that would probably be no. Because it's never bothered me. And now, again, this is my opinion, nobody else's. It has never bothered me. It's never crossed my mind. It's like the idea with an SVG. So, exporting the output of the slice tool doesn't seem to be supported by export as. True. Got to do legacy. That's how I do the Behance projects for us. You need it if you use Photoshop to do some vector work for people who don't have Illustrator. Yeah. They really need to simplify all those options, put everything together in the same menu. It doesn't make much sense. If it's not AI, they're not working on it. It's interesting, I think, because what's happening, this is what I'm seeing. Now, the actions is not Firefly, okay? It's Sensei. It is AI, but it's Sensei. And I think what's occurring is there is this overlap happening. Like, Lightroom Classic was coming out with the adaptive presets, and all of a sudden people were like, yeah, this is cool. And photographers are like, oh, this is awesome, these adaptive presets. And I think the Photoshop team was like, hey, what if we had something like that and we had it as an action? So is this near where you live? No, this is Iceland, so no. It's closer to you than it is to me, Kenneth. Hello, by the way. How do people make animated GIFs without Save for Web? They don't. I mean, that's the whole point that we're saying, Rick, is each tool, each export option, each menu item, let's put it that way, each menu item to export has a specific function. Almost all of them have a specific function that the others don't. So you have to turn around and say, okay, wait a minute, I'm making a GIF, so this is what I need. Or I'm making a transparent animated emote, I need this. Or in Sandrine's case, I'm exporting an SVG. So yeah, it's bringing them together would be easy. Okay. Whoa, get back here. Catching you online more often, always great to stop in. Kenneth, it's great to see you. Thank you so much. Ignore that, wrong window. A Google search in chat. Nobody saw it. It wasn't naughty, Rick, so it's okay. I needed to install the latest version. Oh, all right, let's get back. I'm getting back to editing. Where do we stop at here? Hey guys, Rick is searching for Squirrel server management. What would a Squirrel server management do? Is that a location just to hide their nuts? Alessandra, hello. Oh, 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 I am sorry, Alessandra. Hi, everyone. Saying hi now before the next dentist adventure, part 2 of 5, and before getting numb. Whew. Oh. We're here for you, Alessandra. Oh, all right. Got a little bit too much clarity going on. Evie, hello. Oh, squirrel is structured query language. I like it being squirrel. How you doing, Evie? It's great to see you. Okay, let's get in here. Let's actually get into the color mixer. We've got... Let's go into our saturation. Let's grab some of these greens and yellows. Desaturate a little bit. Let's jump into our hues. And warm those up a hair. Like that, much better. I do. I don't know. I want to open up the face. Let's grab another mask. Select our landscape and see if it'll select just the rocks. Mountains does it all. Vegetation, water, sky. Okay, let's cancel out of that. Let's do a range. Let's do a luminance range. Select that. Ooh, that did a good job. It did. Okay, let's grab that. We're going to subtract. Let's grab a brush. And let's get rid of some of this here. All this down here. That. I think that's good. I think that's good. All right. Let's see what we like here. We can, ooh, that looks horrid. Horrid. That looks horrid. All of that is just bad. I tell you. Evie says, I'm okay, amazingly awake at this particular hour. Released my first Substack writing since December 2023. Congratulations, Evie. That is wonderful. Ooh, congratulations, chat. Wait for it. You've received 100, you've given 100 messages today. Thank you, chat. Ooh. We got a holy shnikes from Bruce. I think that's because it's like, wow, it took that long to hit 100 messages. Frank, hello. Good to see you, Frank. I hope you had a good weekend. I am not. I think we've just gone over the top with this one. Who's not chatting enough? Well, you just showed up, Evie. I don't blame you. It's okay. We're just too crunchy on those rocks. Even if I go through, we reset it. This is a PSD. See, that's kind of more what I want on this. I want to open up those shadows a little bit on the rocks. I'll enter more of my search strings if you need more chat message. No, it doesn't do anything. It just, Restream gives me a little congratulations from when I hit 100 messages. So that's it. That's it. Maybe we want to go a little misty with this. Restream bot. Yes. Because I've been here instead of spamming Twitch, chat with nonsense. No. Because Restream picks up everything, it's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Devlin, we want to go moo? We want to go moo. The cool thing now, before all of this, before Behance and all that stuff happened, I got Restream so I could stream to multiple platforms. And our home base was Behance. And I know I say this before, and I know you're all aware of it, but it really came together that it was a good move that I can see Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all in one feed. And not just that you can see Facebook. Well, if you're on Facebook, you can't. But on Twitch and YouTube, you get to see everybody's chat. So it's good. It's good. Yeah, sure, but normally by now I have done at least 100 posts on Twitch of just emotes. That's true. That's true. I'm not on Twitch. I never set foot in there. I have no idea what it looks like. And that's why I do this, Sandrine. The last thing I want to do is to alienate anybody within the community because I'm on Twitch or I'm on YouTube. You know, I have no qualms whatsoever if somebody doesn't want to be on YouTube or somebody doesn't want to be on Twitch. I completely understand that, and I have no problem with that. So the last thing I want to do is to make anybody feel like that you're out of the loop. That's the last thing I want. So I am perfectly fine. I am. Oh, hi, Devlin. My brain has limited bandwidth for that sort of thing. We are aliens. Ozaliens. It's funny. I'm kind of digging this little softer Going for a little bit softer feel. I'm liking this. Still add a little bit of texture. Waterfall in different languages, please. Because it really is a pretty word in English. I miss the good old days on Behance. You know what, Rick? Okay, yes. But, you know, if I become monetized on YouTube and I can add emotes on YouTube also, it'd be fun. It'd be fun. The big thing... Okay, so first off, everybody, you all know how I feel. Behance ending the streaming for us, huge mistake. And I don't know if I don't know who made the call. Now, I understand why they made the call, because of the direction that they are going. But I feel it has been detrimental to Adobe Live. In the past, when I am streaming, we all talk about what's coming up on Adobe Live. We all talk about, okay, we're here already on Behance, and Adobe Live is going to be starting soon. Emote, shmemote words are the thing. Okay. Get off my lawn. So I think in the long run, it's detrimental because we do not have the amount of publicity that it used to. Now, I'm sorry. You can say I have absolutely no effect on anything whatsoever. But if we're talking about Adobe Live and what came up or what happened yesterday, or did you see the stream? We don't do that anymore. It's kind of funny. Okay, so we got French is cascade, or probably how the French says it would be cascade. I am sorry to Franck and Sandrine for that. I couldn't resist. Okay, we've got Wasserfall for German. No prizes for guessing where the English word came from. A lot of people I'm following that aren't part of the usual Adobe community are starting to get invited as either guests or hosts on official Behance streams. At least 3 of them in the past week. Yeah. Okay. I was just catching up on chat. Yes, I know it doesn't look big and mighty when you say it. Cascade. Cascade is a dishwasher detergent. And Cascade is a mighty river. All right, we want to add tiny exposure there. I like the soft look. It has a very soft feel now. Kind of digging it. Try the Welsh. Evie, you get me to cuss in Welsh so much that I don't trust you anymore. I don't trust saying your words. It's a floor wax. No, it's a dessert topping. It's Cascade in Spanish, so no prizes to where it comes from. Eyes, side, eyesight, side, eye in Latin. Okay. That's a pleasant feel. I like that. Sounds like a dance cascade. I don't know about that. Icelandic word is foss, also commonly used in northern England or changed to force. Oh, is it? See, I always said like foss. Fos? Maybe it is fos. That's probably the way it's pronounced. Best. Cascade. Cascade. Cascade, like white wine spritzer? How? Baubles. So you get waterfalls in Yorkshire called foss or force. I have not heard of the force. Well, General, that's for you. Oh my goodness. I have not heard of the force. Shows you how Yorkshire was never England when talking was invented. Oh. I was trying some handheld long exposures. Not very good. All right. This waterfall, for those of you that may, wow, what is going on with chat? Yorkshire, please, not Yorkshire. Did I say Yorkshire? Bubbles. Oh. Yorkshire. Shire of York. I joke with people. I'm like, sorry, I apologize. For those of you that have seen Games of Thrones, this is the waterfall that the dragon flies out of, I believe, in the last season. So, pretty massive waterfall. I'm afraid that I would get new film idea. The Shire of New York, with two gangs fight throwing pork pies at each other. All right, let's keep moving on. Moving on. So many water. Pork pies. Two gangs fight throwing pork pies at each other. Ooh, pork pies are from the Midlands. Get it together. That one's edited. Maybe. It's not? That wasn't edited? That's out of camera? Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Yorkshire pudding are too soft for battle. Ads. Need more ads. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. What time is it? 1:30. I'm gonna go get some more water, so I will be back in like 30 seconds. So hang out, everybody. Dance party initiated. Bye, Sandrine, if you're still here. Bye. Okay. They got a dance party going on. Whose emotes are that, Oliver? The yellow ones. Yellow and green. We still got 30 seconds of ads. So the dance party continues. California and Los Angeles. Wow. Welcome back, Bruce. This. Okay, let's hit D for develop. Let's go here. Grab our ruler. Get that straight. Go ahead, hit close. Ta-da! Welcome back, Evie. Welcome back. Oh, Courtney and Ashley in Los Angeles. Gotcha. I've never seen, except for on Adobe, seen their stream. I mean, they're talented. I'm not taking anything away from them. I just haven't seen it. Oof, too much. $71 emotes. I don't know what to do with this image. I don't. This is an ancient lava field. They stream on their own channel really late in our time zone. I just got gifted a sub. Gotcha. I mean, like I said, I've seen them. I just on Adobe. I know they stream a long time. I don't know what to do with this image. It's cool though. That is. A wide crop. Yeah. Hi, Uma. I don't mind that building. I don't like these buildings. I could remove them pretty easy. I like the paths. Let's see what we got. We're here to play. See how auto goes. Not my idea. Okay, let's bring down our highlights. Open up the shadows a little bit. What am I doing? Let's reset everything. Let's see what it'll give us for our masks. Oh, that was fast. Okay, sky. Thank you. Vegetation? Yeah, I guess so. The natural ground. Let's give it just a little bit of white. Highlights coming down. Let me check. See, this is weird. Like, I got a spot on my sensor. Okay. All right. All right, digging that. Let's go into the whole natural ground. Ooh, that's not the one I wanted. Vegetation? Yeah, let's start with the vegetation. Let's do... Open up the shadows a little bit. Now, natural ground. Whoa! Too much. Okay, let's get out of our masks. Let's see, before, after. Yeah, I'm digging that. Let's zoom in a bit. Let's grab our remove tool. And oh, these are, it's an RV part. Gotcha, okay. People are parked. A lot of white cars. I think almost all the cars in Iceland are white. And what did they say? Like, let's do it all. It's so windy that like the sandstorms. That works for me. Do I want to get rid of that? Yeah, I do. It's a distraction. The wind is so strong. No, it's a okay. This area where we're at, let me hit G for grid. Let's go ahead and make that a color. This valley that you can see the people up here hiking, you've got these waterfalls and stuff. Okay, so to get to this area, let's get back and let's hit this one. This is where the vehicles, this is a road, and the vehicles all park along this road. And then you can see the trail right here coming up and over into this valley. So this valley here, and that's the only way to get there. So everybody is just parked on the side of the road, and it's a little bit of a mayhem. But to get into this valley, which was really cool, is that's where you parked. And to be perfectly honest, I didn't realize, I didn't put the two together until you said that. And then it was like, oh, now I know what it is. Now I remember. So, okay. Getting back into here. D for develop. Okay, let's get into some global. Actually, no, let's get back into the masks. Why are you not showing the overlay? Yeah, let's do that one. Did water flow through there at one point? The valley? Is that what you're talking about, Bruce? Oh, that's not working for me. That is not. Let's reset that curve. Yeah, it just looks like it. There is, let's get back out. Let's go to the valley. So within the valley, you can see there's water going through it right now. And yeah, here, there's water. And then as you keep going, not there, there's the water. You've got waterfalls. Yeah, so water. Water is everywhere. Fire and ice. Fire and ice. Okay. In here. Let's do our color mixer. Saturation. Bit too much, bit too much. I like that. Probably carved out by glaciers, then the river. Probably. That would be my guess. I'm gonna try something here. Let's go in, grab a new mask. Grab a linear gradient. I'm gonna hold shift. Really bring this out. also looks like a lava flow. It is a very old lava flow, Caroline. I've seen it in the Canary Islands. Yeah, we hit G for grid, like this is an old lava flow, and this is part of the same lava flow, just a different area. So the other one has been around and has been weathered a little bit longer, but it's like, I don't even remember how many thousands and thousands of years it's been. But you can tell scratch that. You can tell this one is older because it has more vegetation growing than this one. So you kind of okay, but yeah, old, very old. I like what we've got going on here. Let's go into our details. Add a bit of sharpening, holding down Option. Good eye, Caroline. I like that. All right. I don't think I edited any of these black sand beaches. Like, well, I would say that was more interesting as a silhouette. A little bit of a lens flare. Let me think. What was I trying to do here? I had a specific... I think I was trying to get it to crash. Kind of like that. It's not bad. All right, let's see what we can get out of this. Yeah, I can hold a camera straight. Sure I can. Let's go ahead. A little bit. Getting rid of some of these birds, I think. Since you can't see that they're birds, they're a little bit of a distraction. But when in doubt, remove them. That looks like a spot, but we'll double check. Yup. Bam. Thought I saw another one over here, and I didn't. all these? Ah, birds. 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 In your defense, the Earth is round. Well, in my defense, I only had one shoe on. It was braking to the left. No. You only have one shoe on. Happy Gilmore reference for those of you that do not know. You're welcome. UFOs. I only had a couple of those that I was like, not a clue what I got. So I did hear that. Rick, did you hear they were making another Happy Gilmore movie? I did. I did. Okay. This is going to be a little strange, I think. Sans Bob Barker, rest in peace. I think this is going to be a tough one to edit. I mean, it's already... Oh, it's so monochromatic as it is. So let's actually embrace that. Let's go jump into black and white. It's hilarious. My eyes, just when I switched it to black and white, like I thought I saw blue. All right, let's see here. Let's get out of artistic. Here we go. I'm thinking that one's getting close. I always like 7. No. General, hello there. I'm surprised you didn't show up earlier when I said I've never heard of the Force. I am. How you doing, General? Hope you're having a good day. Everybody's saying hello. I don't want to take too much of the black sand out. It was disturbing. Oh, that's funny. Wonder if I do a select object. Let's see here. Let's do a select object. Let's grab a rectangle. See how it'll do. Ah, not bad. Not bad. Let's just see if we can get a little bit more texture out of that rock. Evie. Oh, nano. You don't know the power of the dark side. True. True. Why don't you like sand? All right. Bring that down. I'm liking that. I want to test something. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. That's true. I like this edit. That's a nice edit. That is. I like that one. Oof. Okay, you don't like when I star. I'm discovering when certain things turn off my screen sharing, you know, the push between, and I guess starring. One of those issues. That's so amazing. This beach. Just wow. Some of Rogue One, a Star Wars story, was filmed in Iceland. It feels feels foreign. Is this the Goonies place? No, the Goonies was filmed in Astoria, Oregon, which is the Columbia River Gorge near where the gorge meets the Pacific Ocean. My parents actually were just there last week. A Story of Oregon. Yes, Story of... Okay. I want to see what we get here. The sea was not level that day, my friends. Astoria. Why are you laughing? I don't get it. Why are you laughing, Oliver? Not a story of. Oh my God. I did not. You guys suck today. I'm telling you, I would never say this if we were still on Behance. Oh my God, you guys. Due to the fact that I grew up there, and for those of you that could be wondering, Kindergarten Cop with Arnold Schwarzenegger was filmed in Astoria, Oregon. I never put a Story of Oregon with Astoria. That did not even register. I took it, Evie, as you saying I was giving a tangent. Oh, that is hilarious. General says you broke him. Are you happy? Devlin, C-stacks are cool. Okay. Moving on. The story of Oregon. In general, you're right. The sea was not level. My ears are translating all. I find it interesting that what it is that you hear and what is actually coming out of my mouth. I find that interesting. I do. Spot color is so 90s. Spot color, what do you mean? It's new.
Discovery Houston,
Spot color? Where the heck is spot color? Is it in the... Did I have to? I don't have it turned off, do I? No. Maybe it's in the beta. What am I thinking of? Is it in camera raw? I thought the picture was black and white and only the people were in color. Oh! My old camera does that. I actually really enjoyed that. One of my favorite photos is a little girl. Story time, tangent time. So we're in Rome. We're on the Spanish Steps. And for those of you that have been there, the Spanish Steps kind of go up. There's a flat area and then they keep going up to the church. So we're on the flat area. We're looking down and there's tons and tons of people. And it's pouring down rain. And everybody has an umbrella. And except for one little girl, she was wearing a red slicker and she had her mouth up to the rain with her mouth open, catching the rain. And I saw this and I was like, oh my God. So I ran to this girl next to me and I'm like, I need to use your umbrella. She had a red umbrella. And she's like, what? I go, I just need the color. Hold on. So I set up my camera for the red. I set the color with my camera. Then I ran over and started taking photos of this little girl. Got 3 or 4 shots. So it's just amazing. You have a sea of the top of these umbrellas. And then this one opening of this girl with a red slicker catching rain in her mouth. Priceless. I love that. I love that. Don't do as Shawn did. It's fun. It's fun. All right, let's start. I just want to get a little bit of detail out of the sands. You know what? Let me do this differently. I keep forgetting about the masking. Ugh. I need to be right back. Give me a second, everybody. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. Thanks for waiting. I just had to do a little check-in with Mrs. Shawn, making sure everything was good. So, let me see what we've got here. We've got a sky, which is yes, please. Mountains. Oh yeah, we can do. Okay, let's do all of these. Let's create those 4 masks. Bruce says, oh man, missed the party. Did you miss it? Really? Really? Okay, let's grab the sky. Grab the highlights, bring the highlights down. Let's increase our whites. Now this one, I'm going to keep it monochromatic, but I am not going to turn it into black and white. So shout out to Mrs. Shawn as well. Thank you, Bruce. Yeah, they just got back from kayaking, and I wanted to make sure that I don't like this natural ground. I just want the sand. So we're going to subtract. Let's grab a brush, make our brush bigger, get rid of all of that there. Of that. And we can get rid of that. And let's do an add. Grab a brush. Grab a little bit there. Whoops, too much, too much. Sounds like an amazing adventure. Well, I don't know about an amazing adventure. I mean, fun. We live on the river practically, so yeah. Okay, back to the sky. We want to warm that or cool it down a bit. Ooh, actually, yeah. Just a tiny bit. Let's grab our water. Now we need to cool that down because we cooled the sky. So that needs to match the same. I like that. Let's bring our whites up just a hair. General adventure, heh. Excitement, heh. A Jedi craves not these things. Go sit on a lightsaber. You guys got me all fired up. Go sit on a lightsaber. Okay. Ooh, why? Wait. That's the subtract. That's a subtract. Why did I add all that? Okay. Let's bring the shadows up. Bring the blacks up just a touch. Don't want to lose the black. Bruce is saying, ouch. Yes. That would be. Okay, let's grab the whites. I want to make the highlights kind of pop a little bit. Brain overcooked now. Need a nap. Have fun, Kozlins. Bye. Evie, thanks for stopping in. Thank you. Okay, that's the before. That's the after. I do like the little bit of coolness added into the sky and the ocean. I like it. Maybe we could, let's get back into our masks. Did I even do anything with the mountains? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh, just open the shadows up a touch. Touch of exposure. Ooh, no, don't mess with the blacks. There we go. I'm a little torn. That I may have lightened the sand too much. I mean, gosh, so minimal. That's what it was. It was I brought the blacks up too much. That's what it was. Okay, I like that. We've got... Yep. You can see we've got the detail and the pebbles down here. So we can pick those up better, which is exactly what I want. The contrast with the foam. Yeah. That's another good one. All right. Very cool. That was a lot of fog. Little puffin hanging out. Hey, what's up, buddy? What's up? I'm just looking for another photo that I may want to edit. That one's edited. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even realize that. That this sculpture is a series of like gulls. Or it's an antenna and they built a sculpture around it with birds. I didn't even notice that. That's cool. Alright. I'm going to skip the Puffin Fest. Okay, we've got all the geysers. We're going to skip that. Wow. Glacier. This photo. I mean, this is amazing. You have the mountains. You've got a glacier. This is the glacier behind it, behind the mountains. You've got the Icelandic ponies. And it's just... it's so cool, but so vast. It's just not... There's so much information there. don't know if I could tell the story to show everything, you know? Vikram, how you doing? See, you have a new picture. All right. Viking farm. Come on, let's get into some landscapes. I like this image. I like how it's edited. I like the reflections. Wonder if I should pull out power lines. I like this. This is pretty cool. Yeah, let's work on this one. Let's go ahead and work on this one. Okay, we're gonna go in and let's grab not our crop. We want our transform. And I know that probably nothing about this building is straight, but we're gonna make it look straight. Just for fun. I don't like that. Command Z. There we go. That feels better. Did you do lawn exposure landscape? Yeah. This was a long trip. I tried everything. I actually don't remember if I took my tripod. I know I had my monopod because I was using it with the puffins. I don't remember if I don't remember. Let's go ahead and see what we get here. Let's see. Sky, yep. Mountains, good. Interesting, it added the roof as the mountains. Architecture. Yeah, sure. Let's do all three. Why not? Why not? Let's work on the sky. I do not like that. All right, mountains. But did you also have your monocle? I did, but it fell out. Fell off. And so, yeah. Shooting this photo from far would be nice as it looks lonelier and minimal. Okay. Then Vikram, I challenge you that when you go to Iceland, you can find this shed and you can shoot it that way. But Vikram, you have to be aware of the fact that there could be a road. This could be the furthest away that I could be getting away from it and not have something like a road in it. There's many factors that you are unaware of why it was photographed this way. So, okay. I'm gonna open that up just a little bit. And, if you do get the opportunity, which I don't even know if you want to go to Iceland, I hope you do. There's the point color. I tried the point color. So I tried using point color when it first came out on my Mac streaming, and it killed everything. So I actually haven't used it since. This is kind of the first time that I'm using it. Went to Iceland, chilling there. I guess you mean chilly there. It was, for me, the wind was crazy. It snowed one day and the wind was so vicious that it was going sideways. Most of the time, I was wearing shorts, and then I would put my rain jacket and rain pants on just to stop the wind. So it wasn't being super cold. It was just more of trying to protect from the wind. I went there August 30th. Jorts? I do not own jorts. I do not own jorts, Bruce. Shame on you. For shame. I tried to where I had layers. That's the thing. If you go to Iceland, you need layers because the weather changes so fast. No. That's Greenland. I thought Iceland is entirely covered in snow and ice. The north side of Iceland is, but you're thinking Greenland, which we had this conversation before you came in. Okay. So I'm going to go over the top. Not ogres. Iceland is like ogres. Layers. I get it. All right, we're gonna go over the top there. Let's get back into our overall settings. Going to increase our shadows a little bit. Now we're gonna take down our clarity and our texture. Add some vibrance. Add a touch of saturation. Yes, we learned about Eric the Terrible. Terrible. Ugh. Wow, has this image changed? But yeah, so what you want to make sure, that you have the correct clothing. Make sure that when you have your rain pants, that you have suspenders. Make sure you've got dry layers. Yeah, all that stuff. So, let's go over the top. We are going to do a lens blur on this. Okay, so let's do a visual. Okay, got the visual. Let's grab our point. Our point is going to be right there. Now, our blur, taking that down just a bit. Nope. Okay, getting back into our visual. Our focal point, all right. Yeah, I know. Now this is interesting because if you look up here, that edge is too sharp. It doesn't look like this over here. So if you want, we're going to grab the brush. Ooh, jeez. Command Z. Let's add the focus back in, bringing this down the amount. Yeah. Digging that. That is definitely going from that to that is pretty spectacular. Ads. Okay, getting into our masks. I think we need to get to our architecture and we need to increase the exposure. Yeah, have a stop. Feels better. Okay, let's go into our effects. Add a vignette. Let's grab another mask. We're going to, let's grab a linear gradient. And we're going to match our bench. Like so. I'm going to bring down the exposure just a bit. grab linear here. Let's drop that exposure down just a hair there. That is too much. I like it. I like it. Let's go into our detail. Let's add some sharpening and holding down Alt. There we go. Okay. I'm going to be right back, everybody, during the ad break. So hang out. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Sorry about that. Just couldn't wait. 30 seconds could almost edit your own photo in that. No, you couldn't. I've been live, what, over 2 hours, and I think I worked on 4 photos. I am liking this photo. Let me take a screenshot. There we go. For my thumbnail. Okay. I think we got time for maybe one more photo. Gosh, that's such a huge difference. That photo looks like a painting. It does. From that to that. Very cool. I like it. All right. Just these freaking ponies are so cute. That hairball. Okay, so where are we? Oh, we're back at the geysers. Back at the geysers. Really? Who goes for a land filled with ponies to a non-pony land? Who goes from a land filled with ponies to a non-pony land? I don't think I understand the question. Little burp. All right. This one I actually nailed. Who goes geothermic activity and blows bubbles up everywhere so often? This geyser. Who's got two thumbs and takes good photos? This guy. I get you, Devlin. That's funny. Look at that timing. Look at that timing. Bam. Okay. So cool. Quick draw. No, Rick, the interesting thing. So we stayed at the hotel next to this geyser. So we were there for, I think, 3 nights. And the hotel was called the Geyser. And so you walk across the street and that's where the geyser is. So if you are paying attention to the water, and I talked about this before, so if you've already heard it, I apologize. You're paying attention to the water, and all of a sudden, it like starts getting sucked in. Now, what I found with this specific geyser is it would bulge 3 times, and then it would drop down, and right then it blew. So I sat there and I was watching this, and I'm like, okay. All right, I got it. So I could sit there with my camera ready, and actually I start watching, okay, bulge 1, bulge 2, pull my camera up 3, it like gets sucked, the water like gets sucked down, and then I could start shooting. So when you pay attention to rhythms, I guess, or just how these geysers are, you can figure it out. So people were standing there waiting, and I'm like, no, it's not going. No, not yet. They were looking at me like I was kind of strange. It's once, twice, 3 times a geyser. Fluid dynamics, so easy. Okay, I gotta find a photo to edit. Come on, Shawn. I find it interesting. There's a lot of photos here that I like that I didn't edit. Oh, what do I got going here? What is this? Nice. Now, this, you can tell that the remove tool hadn't come out yet, because why would I leave these people in? Why? This was so disappointing. So disappointing. So we go to this state park. We go out of our way. Gotta go get stuff done. Thanks, Shawn. Always fun to hang out. See y'all later. See ya, Caroline. Have a great day. Thanks for coming by. We go to the state park and tons of people, tons of cars, hard to park. But the thing is, this waterfall is very accessible. Now, there was so many people and walkways that it was very difficult to get a decent photo without people in it. And this waterfall was just small. It was tiny. And okay, it's kind of a cool, river going down. But it was like we just wasted all this time having to park in the back 40, walk up, get through all these people, hike out, and that's what we see. Yeah, not good, not okay. The lighting is horrible. Horrible. Terrible. Terrible. So many people. Why did I not remove that post? Why? Oh. I had some dumb ideas when I was editing these. The Arctic fox. Okay, we're gonna take this one into Photoshop. Let's go ahead, hit G. Yeah, I like this one. Command E. Let's open it up in Photoshop. Let it pop open. There we go. Thank you very much. Next off, we're going to make a new layer. Let's go over to a selection tool, and we are going to do... Actually, let's go to our remove tool, find distractions, wires and cables, and wait for it. Boop. So nice. So nice. Zoom in, make sure it did a good job. Ooh, it did a bad job. It did not do a good job. Like, look at this hard line right there. How much did it? Interesting. Okay, we are gonna try. Huh. Huh, huh. Okay, let's make a new layer. Let's bring that down. We've got our remove tool. Click there. Hold shift, click there. Oh, I gotta do the stroke. Ah. It's not removing. Interesting. Okay, let's yeah, delete it. I want to get rid of these layers. Delete them, delete them, delete them. Make a new layer. Find distractions. I just in that area. This all looks good. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. So what now? We're gonna have to make another layer. Nope, I want the clone stamp. Ooh, maybe the patch tool will work on this. But the patch tool has to be on the original, so the patch tool isn't gonna work. We grab the clone, increase the size. Looks like Photoshop went back 10 years. Well, the problem is, as you can see here, I don't know why it did this. The trees are a lighter color, and then we have these darker trees up there, right? So it took the information from the darker trees and just made a hard line. So I don't know. We're gonna try this. We're gonna grab our clone stamp, bring down the opacity to 50%, making sure we're on a soft brush, and we're just gonna try to do some blending here. Get rid of sample all layers. No, I want to sample current and below. Okay, there we go. Okay, just get rid of that hard line. There we are. I can see we've got a little bit of repetitiveness happening. So we need to clean that up. What is our spacing set to? 25%. Come on. Come on, Shawn. You know better than that. It feels muddy now. Okay, Command 0. Okay, grab the remove tool. Brush opacity was set to 50%. Shawn, yes, I set it to 50% because I was trying to blend. But the spacing is what was really killing me there. Spacing, it was... Like, look how freaking perfect that was. I would crop it out, but I like this bunch of trees down here in the corner. I guess you still need some Photoshop tricks. When it doesn't work out. Oh, interesting. Ooh, I do want to remove some of these people. You almost want to copy and paste the tops of the other trees. Well, I was trying to clone it. I find it interesting that using the remove tool didn't work as good. You know what? Okay. We're coming to the end. We're coming to the end. Let's turn off these layers right now. Make a new layer. Let's bring that down. So okay. We're going to do this whole thing. One brush. Okay, maybe not. Look how much better that looks. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Oh, no, don't do it all. Don't do it all. Let me cancel. Cancel. Why? Okay. Do this differently. What did you do? I'm testing something out and I'm amazed. I am absolutely amazed. This is okay. Wow. All right. Remove brush. Distractions, and this is our clone. Okay, so first off, let's talk about this. And one of the important things you got to remember, we're problem solvers. So as a photographer, as an editor, as whatever you're doing, you're trying to achieve something, you're trying to figure out how is it going to work. And so thinking that we've got this great remove distraction one-click button to remove wires and cables. This is what we got. And this is not good. We have hard wires, we've got hard lines going through. Our trees look muddy. Your clones are very impressive. You must be very proud. So not good. So we went through, did some cloning, and it made it muddy. Not happy. Just not happy with where this was going. Okay. So, the muddiness. Bruce, I got what you said. The 50%, having 50% on your transparency would create the muddiness. I was trying to do it for a blend. So yes, that's my fault. You are right. Okay, so that was distractions. Just not happy with it. Not happy. So then going through and using just the remove brush and going over everything. I mean, it filled in. To me, it actually looks better. Jeez. So the issue was, now just to talk about this a second longer, is as you are removing cables, you want to do it all in one swipe. I tried to use the remove tool and remove like half the cable or one cable at a time. Didn't do anything. It's looking at it. It's like, nope, this cable's supposed to be here. You should have used find distractions, remove cables and wires. But this, that works for me. That works for me. I can work with that. I'm surprisingly happy with that. So let's continue on and remove some people. These people, tangent, out of the way. You sitting there, get up. It's not the Jedi way. Well. Where'd all those other people go? What happened to people? I swore I thought we had a bunch of people in this photo. Thanks for the stream, Shawn. I need to go to a meeting. Have a great day, Rick. Thank you for being here. And okay. Let's go ahead, do a Command S. Save that. And I think I'm going to be calling it. I think it is time. So let's close that down. Beautiful butterfly. Close that. Let's jump over to Lightroom. Yeah, much better. Much better. All right. Thanks everybody for being here today, for hanging out. This was a lot of fun. One quick announcement. I am not going to be able to make it to Prompt Jockey. So I believe Jack might be going solo. I don't know what the plan is, but I cannot be there today. Let's see. I will be back on Thursday. You are welcome, Oliver. And I don't know what we're going to do yet on Thursday, but we'll figure it out. So everybody, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, stay creative, and just be nice. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Bye. Oh, wait. For those of you on Twitch, we can always see if... You know what? No. I gotta end the stream. Okay. Bye, everybody.